If you are into face yoga, you need to know what not to do. Face yoga is a relatively new discipline and there's no required training for face yoga teachers. So there are quite a few things that you might see online but are not a good idea to do. First of all, you should never do exercises that you don't understand. Face yoga is not just about doing anything with the face and then somehow hoping that the muscles will get bigger and fill in all your wrinkles. It doesn't work like that. I recommend that you don't do any exercises that you don't understand. The face yoga teacher should always explain why you're doing an exercise. Which muscles are you activating? Which muscles should relax and stay relaxed? And what is the point of the exercise? What are you trying to achieve? If they don't, ask them to, and don't do any exercise that you don't understand. Second, don't do anything that wrinkles areas that you don't want to wrinkle. You might see face yoga teachers activating their forehead muscle or eyebrow muscles, somehow explaining that the muscles underneath are going to get bigger and they are going to act as a sort of a filler and fill in the wrinkles. It doesn't work like that. I'm really sorry. If you activate muscles that cause wrinkles, you will just get wrinkles. If it actually worked like that, wouldn't people who use their forehead the most have the smoothest foreheads of all? You know they don't. So we're not actually trying to overcompensate. We're not trying to grow muscles bigger. They will not act as a filler. You will just get more wrinkles if you activate your forehead muscle. If you activate it during exercise, even if you hold your forehead still so that you don't actually create wrinkles on the skin, the muscle will still activate. And then when you're not exercising, the muscle will be more prone to activate and more prone to create wrinkles. So we're just trying to keep the forehead relaxed at all times during all the exercises that we do. The only muscle of the face that we want to grow in size is the zygomaticus major muscle that creates these high cheekbones and lifts the corners of the mouth up. Don't do any exercises that cause tension in the muscles of mastication. If you're trying to grow your jaw bigger, you have to be very careful that you don't start grinding your teeth at night, that you don't create tension here. In general, I don't recommend that. In my face yoga, we're mostly just trying to relax the jaw. Maybe a private client, if they really want to grow a more masculine or a larger jaw, then we can look at exercises for that. But then we also look at things that help relax the jaw afterwards. Also, when you're exercising, don't do anything that tenses the neck. If you see these strings pop up, that's not a good sign. So your neck should be relaxed during all the exercises. I also already mentioned overcompensation. So we're not trying to grow muscles bigger. We're trying to keep many of the muscles that overwork during the day actually relaxed during the exercise. One of them are the DAO muscles, the depressor anguli oris muscles, and the mentalis muscle on the chin. So in any exercises, you're not supposed to push your chin forward or activate the DAO muscles that pull the corners of the mouth down. So even when you feel like you need to get some more power here, you don't want to do that. In any of the exercises, I don't recommend lifting the muscles here on the sides of the nose, levator labii superioris, alake nosi muscles. They will just create these large nasolabial lines. So in my face yoga, we always keep them relaxed and down. One very important thing is that you don't do anything that stretches the skin. For some reason, you will see a lot of face yoga teachers, even very famous ones, doing exercises where they hide their upper teeth with their philtrum, with their upper lip like this, stretching the philtrum. The philtrum area can stretch even 0.5 centimeter as we age, and that will just make you look angrier, as you will be showing more of your lower teeth when you speak. So we don't definitely want to stretch this area. So don't do any exercises where you hide the upper teeth with your upper lip. Also, never stretch this area. This area is where we get jowls as we age, or in Finnish we call them the hamster pouches. And still you see a lot of teachers making people do exercises where, for example, puff up the cheeks. I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to show that. Puff up the cheeks, fill them with air, then somehow push the air from side to side, stretching this area, which will stretch as you age. Anyway, you're just making it worse. You're just creating jowls. Don't do that. Also, when you're massaging the jawline, be very careful that you don't pull the skin separate from the muscles. The muscle and the skin, they should always be friends and stick together. Just very small movements. No stretching so that you create a lot of wrinkles here. You will just, sorry, this sounds bad, but you will just rip your jawline and make it sag. Whew, that was quite a long list of things that you shouldn't do. I hope you stuck with me. I hope you now better understand face yoga and what not to do. Of course, I recommend my exercises. They are all safe for you. I'm posting a new face yoga video every week, so if you like this one, maybe give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.